Hey everybody, it's John Foss. Very excited because we're talking to the one and only Justin Sutherland, the hometown guy. We're talking about Fast Foodies, and it's Thursdays on True TV here in the Twin Cities. This guy is an Iron Chef America winner, and again, he's from right here in the Twin Cities. Justin, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Hey, yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. This is the ultimate show for 2021. I think it's the competition series that we all needed. Myself, Kristen Kish, Jeremy Ford, both world-renowned chefs that, won their seasons of Top Chef. We get to invite our celebrity friends over to our kitchen. They bring their favorite fast food or guilty pleasure, and the three of us are going to first try and copycat that dish and make it exactly like, the fast food restaurant it came from. And the second round, we're going to remix it and put our own spin on it and try and come up with something completely different.
Tell us about the celebrity guests that are on the show.
Everything from James Vanderbeek to Joel McHale, the cast of Tacoma FD and Super Troopers. We have Bobby Lee and Ron Funches. Just an amazing lineup of comedians and actors and celebrities that we all know and can relate to.
Was there one person that you were starstruck by the most?
Oh man. Bobby Lee was he's just a hilarious human being. So, when he walked out, definitely loved it.
And you are the owner of the Handsome Hog in St. Paul right here in the Twin Cities. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We just actually yesterday finally got Handsome Hog back reopened, I think for the second or third time after this long year. But Handsome Hog is going on year 5. We just moved locations up to Cathedral Hill from Lower Town so we could have our big new patio. And we're just excited to be back at it.
Do you live here in the Twin Cities now?
I do. I'm right downtown St. Paul.
So tell me about your background. So did you work in restaurants in Minnesota, and how did you hone your skills to get to where you are now?
Yeah, I've been a cook chef for 15 plus years. Went to culinary school in Atlanta, Georgia. Stayed down there for about 4 years to work around some restaurants. Then decided to come home. Landed at Meritage here in St. Paul for quite a while, over 4 years, and learned a lot there in that kitchen. One of the best kitchens I've worked in. Worked around town with David Fema at various restaurants, and 5 years ago thought it was time to open my own restaurant, and that's when Handsome Hog was born.
Okay, so other than the Handsome Hog, what would you say is the best restaurant in the Twin Cities?
Oh man, I think that's a tough one right now, only because so many of our greats have closed, and yet so many are continuing to open. So for me in the Twin Cities, I just think it's important that we're getting out and supporting everybody local, because our restaurant industry is hurting so bad right now, that anybody that's open and doing their thing is my favorite.
That makes sense. Would you say you have a favorite chef, or maybe somebody that inspired you while you were up and coming?
Yeah, locally, working at Meritage under Russell Klein was a huge impact on my career. Chef JD Fratsky is one of my mentors. I call him my Yoda. Locally, guys like that. David Fema was a huge impact in where I am today. So Tim McKee, we have such just a great tight knit community of chefs in this town. I think we all learn from each other all of the time.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh, I love Japanese food locally here in town. Kado no Misa is one of my favorite. It's just clean, it's pure. And I like just some good, dirty red sauce Italian too. Just no frills, so.
Is there one thing that you have wanted to cook or try to make that you haven't yet, that you see in the future, maybe either just doing for fun or adding to your menu?
Not really. I'm always one to play around. I get bored with menus easily, so I'm always in the lab creating something new or trying, and also always learning. I think the only way to really truly be a chef is to always continue to be a student of your craft and always learning, because it's ever changing.
So, other than being a chef, when you're here in Minnesota, what's your favorite thing to do? What's Justin Sutherland do for fun?
Being here in Minnesota, I think two of our greatest assets, are outdoors. You'll find me on a lake anytime it's melted or frozen. You'll find me outdoors on a lake, and music. We have one of the most incredible music and art scenes ever, which I can't wait to come back. But I don't care what style music is. You'll find me at a concert somewhere, or you'll find me on a boat somewhere.
Who's your favorite local artist or band?
Ooh, locally, man, I loved me some Nookie Jones last year. I mean, I'm a huge, we love Atmosphere.
Yep.
Brother Ali. We have, obviously rest in peace, Prince. We have such an amazing local music scene.
Totally. And what lake would we find you on generally?
You know what? I'm actually kind of a river rat. I mean, I like to go down to Stillwater and hop on the St. Croix River.
And where do you go from here? What's your future plans? Do you see yourself opening more restaurants? Do you see yourself just focusing on the one, doing more TV? Where do you go from here?
I think it's a mixture of all that. There's definitely some more TV coming up here in the future. Always working on new restaurant concepts, just waiting for the right time. And focusing on Handsome Hog and the other restaurants we have going. So a combination of all of that. I'm not good at doing nothing, so I'm always busy.
Do you think you'll stay in Minnesota?
Yeah, I mean, in some capacity, I'll always stay grounded in Minnesota. I might get to the point where I might have to miss a couple winter months here and there and move about, but I'll never completely leave home.
Awesome. All right. Well, Justin Sutherland, thank you so much. Congrats on all of your success. Twin Cities, check out this show. It's Fast Foodies. It airs Thursdays on True TV. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.